Okay, this video is response to Sinister Moon's latest gaming discussion, which was about emulation. Specifically emulation this time, and not main cards or what have you. Um, Here's the deal, right? There's going to be people forever screaming that emulation is wrong. No, you know what's wrong? Wrong is when you're forced to pay a high price for a game, and and it can be even just a domestic game or sometimes an import. I saw when I was let me try it this way. When I bought the the raw cartridge for um, the Sailor Moon RPG, it cost me over $200. This was years ago. Okay, 200 bones, folks. So I'm glad I have the raw cartridge, but I'm also glad that I have a tray. I'm glad I have the raw cartridge in its original language, but I also have a ROM which was hacked and translated on a ZNES emulator, ZSNES emulator. Emulation is a good thing in many respects because a lot of the games, even though by all rights and privileges, are pretty much off copyright by now. So if the company is going to come after you because you've got, what was it? What? Pong on your computer? How old's Pong? Seriously. How old's Pong? How old? It's like a lot of the older games, companies shouldn't give a shit. I mean, if you're gonna, what is it? If you pay you can pay like $50 for a complete version of Dragon Ball. All right, that's not too bad still. But it's when some people make you pay an outrageous price for a game that you just gotta sit there and rip your bloody hair out. Like, okay, a Neo Geo still costs $200 used. So, do you want to pay $200 for the system, or do you actually want to, how to put this? Or do you want to find an emulator and play any of the games you want and not pay $250 for the cartridge? My guess is you would. If there weren't systems that had involved an outrageous sum of money, or cartridges that didn't involve that, then guess what, folks? There wouldn't be a problem. Matter of fact, there's actually, I don't know if this has been made aware, but there's actually a product now called the Retrode, where people can just rip the cartridge and it's widely available. You just rip the ROM file off the cartridge and put it on your computer. And it was made public by a YouTuber who shall remain nameless. It is also hysterical when you look at somebody who's got this huge ass, video game collection called the Happy Console Gamer. As I mentioned in my video response about the whole main thing, he actually says he supports emulation. Because if you want to play a game that's 20 years old, you should be able to do that and not have to probably pay through the nose. I have Earthbound on my computer. The game itself, if you look up East Starland, and we'll do that right quick. Because the price they would ask you to pay is something utterly ridiculous. So give me a second here. Yeah, it's. I just shake my friggin' head every time I look at it. Where are we here? Oh yeah, here's Earthbound. Well, you could pay anywhere from $120 to $200 for a cartridge. Or as well, it says here used, temporarily out of stock. Yeah, and it will be that way because nobody's gonna give it up, and even if they do, I don't think you're getting rid of it for $200. If anything, people should just stop trying to rape you for how much a game costs when you can just very easily go on ROM Nation, Cool ROM, Emulator Zone, whatever you want, and download a game for free. I mean, let's be realistic, people. You're not gonna get $200 out of me for a game, unless it's maybe a Neo Geo, and I'm trying to get Neo Geo at some point maybe, but for the most part, you're not gonna get $200 out of me. Think with this, not with this. I mean, Jesus, people. That's how, that's how you, that's how you, how do I put this? Oh yeah. That's how you lose customers and lose money by overpricing shit. And it's so fucking funny. You know? So anywho, that's my thoughts on emulation. I support it. I do it. Because, hey, I look at it this way. I might not be able to get the games that I really want in the retail market. Even if I do, I want to have a backup copy on here to play in case something happens to the cartridge or the system that I'm playing the game on. But that's just the way I see emulation, and you have a good day. I said good day! Sorry, Kenny Bolin, if you don't know who he is, look him up. Have a good one.